Hey, good morning everyone. Sunday, 27th of January. 6 below. Still in a good mood. No wind. Makes it better. Okay. Notice I promised orange cap videos. See what I got on? The I don't know where this is going video. But I'll tell you where I'm inspired from. About a week ago, I was talking to one of our viewers at the bar. We'll just call him Brandon. Well, that is his name, so I guess we'll just call him Brandon. And he made a valid point. He says, basically all work, no play. Spice these up. Going to be the same? It's a powerful message, Brandon. You got to learn it, but you're absolutely right. So where am I going with this? And who is this Don Shipley? I'll tell you who he is. He's a former Navy chief, Navy SEAL, and he's got one hell of a website. And he goes around and exposes phony Navy SEALs. I'm telling you, I can't stop watching his videos. You laugh. It's ridiculous, some of these people are, how some of these phony people are. And what brings it close to home, let the dead rest in peace, we had one of them in our bar. Some of you locals that are watching this, for the joke of the day, some of you locals, don't fall asleep on this one. I won't mention any names. SEAL Team 2, Navy SEAL Death Punch. I got the Navy SEAL Death Punch, even though I wasn't a target. He missed a target, was an ex-Army guy standing at the bar. I guess I was just too close, misses him, and absolutely drills me with his Navy SEAL Death Punch. Dead square in the solar plex, and I'll tell you what, just like a ball of flame instantly circles out from that point. And I said, no names. I said, dude, you got to knock that shit off, because that could really, seriously piss somebody off. Okay, small world. Anyway, so how I found this guy's site, I checked out my favorites on YouTube, and there it is, and I'm going, I think I'll click on this video. I'm so glad I did. Good humor. Let's lighten up this a little bit. I will still make my orange cap videos. I'll go back to the black cap. We can't forget where we're at here. But in this effed up world, time for a little humor. I'm going to strongly recommend you watch this guy. Classic. And his cute little wife, who was an I think it was second class boatswain mate. We used to call them deck apes. And I think this chief was a chief petty officer of the boatswain mate rate. Deck ape. But classic, excellent delivery, excellent videos. And if you notice, a lot of these phony SEALs can't remember their BUDS. Okay, that's the name of his channel too. BUDS, Navy's full of acronyms. BUDS, Basic Underwater Demolition School. Hey, I got another one for you. Navy, never again volunteer yourself. So, full of them. BUDS, Basic Underwater Demolition School. Okay, they can't remember their class that they went through in BUDS. I think it was like 32 weeks of brutal, bore-ass training. In fact, your humble ex-sailor here, Scope Dope OS, thought he was going to be a Navy SEAL. And you just don't show up at Coronado one day and say, hey, I want to be one of them there guys. You got to pre-qualify. And I remember everything. And this was 74 on. In fact, it all started back in May 10th, 1973. I served under 3 commanders at Chief, Presidents Nixon, Ford, and Carter, 3 commanding officers on board the USS England, Captain James R. Hogg, Captain John M. Poindexter. Oh, does that ring any bells? Yes, Ollie North's boss. The Iran-Contra affair. And can't remember the first name of the last commander. It was Captain Ammerman. I remember my boot camp company commander. We were company 026, and he was Signalman First Class Tondu. Never got his first name? Didn't want to know it. He was one mean son of a bitch. But when you graduate from boot camp, you shook your hand, and you go, that guy is a really nice guy. Okay, so watch these phony SEALs. They can't recall the simplest dates. And I'm going back to the 70s. I have no problem. I didn't write this down. I didn't have to look nothing up. It's fun. You've got to check them out. And Don Shipley will never see this video. He needs to see it. He needs to learn monetary realism. And I got a bone to pick with you, Don, old boy. Why are you outing out us non-SEAL sailors? What are you lying to your wife for in this video? Don't tell her about a Longapo. Don't tell her about the PI, the Philippines. Because I'll talk to you, Don, and say, Donald, crossing Shit River, about 6 blocks down, a little bit to the left, New Jolo's, ring any bell, Don, old boy? You're getting us in trouble. We didn't do nothing. Oh, yeah. So, you don't show up at Bud's. Say, hey, I want to be a SEAL. There's a pre-qualifier. And I think at the time, I even remember who it was, Lieutenant Kleehammer. I want to say UDT Team 13. I could be wrong on that. It was in the Philippines. And you had to do swim 300 yards in 7.5 minutes. You had to run a 7.5 minute mile, 30 sit-ups, 30 push-ups, and 6 pull-ups. Now, I was born in North Dakota, raised in Minneapolis. And I used to swim the Mississippi River north of the Anoka NSP old hydroelectric dam. Hell of a undertow, drop-offs, whirlpools, strong swimmer. The only thing I was nervous about, I don't remember if I smoked back then or not. The only thing I was nervous about is pull-ups. I mean, come on. I'm 6'3". I think I weighed 180 pounds at the time, but I got to pull more weight a further distance than these short little bastards that you're competing against. Okay, make a long story short. So you do your strategy, right? You can do them in any order you want. I go, well, I am going to knock out the swimming. That's my strong suit. Then I will struggle through the 7.5 minute mile. 30 sit-ups, 30 push-ups at that time, no problem. But god dang, I'm scared of those pull-ups. So I get in the pool, and before we start, Lieutenant Kleehammer says, and these are the rules. Don't kick off the side of the pool. You can only use side stroke. You can only use breaststroke. Side stroke, people, is a common stroke for life-saving. You want to get up behind the drowning bastard. You don't want him to grab you and pull you under. And then you hook him under the neck with one arm, and you do a scissor kick and a short sea stroke with your free arm under the water. Okay, breaststroke, that's Olympic style stuff. That is a workout. I could do side stroke only on my left side. Wasn't even going to touch breaststroke. Now, if you could have done freestyle, I think I could have done that 300 yards in 5 minutes. But they don't tell you, hey, you're out of time. They let you go the 300 yards, then they look and you go, Seaman Quorum, are we wasting each other's time? And I said, yes, sir, we are. Never even pre-qualified. Swimming, my strongest suit. Okay, so where's this all going? I strongly urge you to click the link. I'll have it below, right down there, and check it out. It's excellent. I'm so lucky I stumbled across it. I think I'll go back and watch another one. Tomorrow, we'll get back on schedule. We'll get some orange cap videos out, some black cap videos out. You guys take care. Do watch his video. Try one of them. Got the cutest little wife, and he's lying to her. Okay, till tomorrow. Thanks a lot.